Why not have them use the Guardian instead of the Sheriff for the drills? I explained this, Lexi. If I said buy the Guardian, that would make the drill harder. Because now this shot, which is a hit with the Sheriff, is never a hit. And so your effective target gets smaller when you have the more accurate weapon. It's less forgiving. And so the drill would be harder. The variance actually makes it a bit easier. Force you to be more accurate, which is not necessarily good. Accuracy and speed always fight each other. The more accurate you want to be, the slower you will be. Now, you can get good enough that you raise speed while keeping your accuracy like flat, but at a given skill level, like let's say your skill level is 7 out of 10, without improving, if you just push yourself to be a bit more accurate, your speed will go down without improving. And now, yeah, you could improve to 8 out of 10, and if you allocate all your points to accuracy, then yes, your speed will stay the same, right? It'll stay level, but that's not the right way to spend your skill points, okay? So let's pretend when we level up, we get 2 skill points. I don't want you to put both points into accuracy and stay the same speed. I want you to like put 1 into each. Does that make sense? You can argue either way. You could be like, oh, gaining accuracy isn't that just better? No, they both matter. Let me give you a more cut and dry example as to why they both matter. Let's take JG, because this is exactly something I was looking at when I was coaching JG to Radiant. And we're going to compare him to me, because this is something I was directly comparing him and me, because I had better aim training scores by a lot, okay? But JG had better fight conversion by a lot. And I was curious, why is that? And so I looked at specifically our aim training and our fights. So we're going to split it like this, little chart. This will be aim training. This will be fights in game. So in the aim trainer, on like static scenarios, so the dots aren't moving or anything, I would average a 95% accuracy. JG would average a 75% accuracy. Very low. And my score would be like 10% higher. Okay, so JG would be taking a lot more shots than me. They'd be whiffing a lot more shots. But let's simplify this. It would take JG like 220, this is a made up number, 220 MS to shoot, and it would take me like 240 MS to shoot. Okay, you're with me so far. But when I shoot, I kill. Okay, now let's pit us against each other in a ranked game. Me versus JG. Okay, 220 MS passes, JG shoots. I'm dead 75% of the time. Okay, but he misses 25% of the time, and then I kill him. Oh, wait a sec. Now I only convert a bit less than 25% of my fights against JG. Like 24% of my fights I win, and JG wins 76%. Even though I score higher than him in the aim trainer because I'm more accurate, his reduced time to shoot, because he's still this accurate, is actually an advantage. You feel? Because I was genuinely curious. I'm like, why am I worse than JG in the gunfights when I'm aim training better than him? Like my scores are better. Why is this happening? And this was the conclusion I came to. And this is what I learned. Like I studied our clips. I was like, holy shit, this makes sense. And so you don't just want to push your accuracy, because accuracy is worse than speed sometimes. Now let's pretend that JG has an accuracy of 48% if he pushes his speed really hard. All of a sudden, that's too fast. You feel? And keep in mind, in Valorant, your targets are moving. So this was static target accuracy. It's different than your first shot accuracy against a target that's moving, okay? So this is not apples to apples, because if your first shot accuracy against a moving target is like 40%, that's actually pretty good, because the enemy's first shot accuracy against a moving target is probably worse. So the math is a lot more complicated. That's why I just simplified it to static, but this is not actually what happened. I just wanted to simplify it, so I used static to make the example clear, but the numbers were actually all lower than 50%, which makes the math a lot more complicated, but it's the same like concept, okay? So don't aim for like 75% accuracy against your fast moving targets, like your first bullet in like a deathmatch or something. It's not gonna happen, but it's important. So that's why you don't just want to focus on accuracy, and you don't just want to focus on speed. You need both to improve together. There is a sweet spot, of course, but try to avoid focusing too much on one over the other. All good. Deadly Banana. Oh, Deadly Banana is close. Banana's close. Okay. I mean, this chart looks like a problem. This is ridiculously slow progress. This is over how many months? It looks like 3. Okay, so on February 12th, we identified our over-aim inputs. Our movement inputs were not long enough. And so we started practicing issue number 6. Oh, let me see our practice. Okay. Yep, you're doing the thing. Okay. Deadly Banana, are you in chat? I have to find a way to explain this to you in a way that you will understand. Let's prescribe microcorrection practice. Yeah, bet. Do you play an instrument, or have you ever participated in a musical thing whatsoever, or seen people practice an instrument? Yes, piano, trombone. Okay, perfect. So have you ever seen, or have you ever been this person yourself, where you're practicing maybe without a metronome and you're playing a difficult passage, and when you get a wrong note, you immediately restart and play the passage again. You hit a wrong note, you immediately restart, and you just keep trying to fix the error immediately. Like, oh, error, stop, replay. Yeah, that's really bad. And you're doing it right here. You make an error and your brain gets super frustrated, and as quickly as possible you try to fix that error, and that's bad practice. So generally there's 2 approaches. You either use in music. So in music, you'll either use a metronome and you just keep going past the mistakes, you pretend as if it's a performance. And if you're making too many mistakes, you will slow it down and force yourself not to make any mistakes. So if it's still too fast, you still make mistakes, well, you need to slow it down more. Your practice here, you are making too many mistakes. I believe I've said it before, I've explained an error rate of 15% is optimal for learning. You just missed this bot 3 times in a row because you're going so fast. Watch. Miss. Oh, fix. Miss. Oh, fix. Miss. Oh, fix. Miss. Oh, left. Right. Dude, chill. You're dizzy. Give yourself time to think. When you missed, okay, now take your time. Aim your crosshair back over. You ready? Try again. You're rushing your practice. You're like, I want to get it right. I want to get it right now. I want to get it right now. Good. This looks good again. I think it only happens when you miss. Yeah, right here. That was actually pretty good. That was controlled. Maybe you get a hold of yourself. I might take it back. This looks good. Okay, this looks pretty much good. And so we look here. Yeah, you're just slow to start your movement. The reason why you're not moving enough is because you don't have enough time to move more before the bot despawns. Because you start your movement pretty long after you start your flick. Okay, no, you get into the rhythm. Alright, this run looks good. Whoa. When you get frustrated, I'm curious. Because you say you got too frustrated and quit. I guess we should look at the 16 run. Because this looks good. Okay, so you get a passing run and you get... Yeah, so I'm going to pre-fire a response to this. That bot that you just missed, I would not consider it a miss. And it's not because of bullet inaccuracy or anything. It's specifically because the dead zone drill, you're mostly practicing the timing of your shot while letting the rest sort of autopilot from what you've practiced. And so you've actually only had 1 miss so far. And it's, if you watch your shooting error graph, it is not there, good, there, blue bar. Good. Bad. Blue bar. 2 misses. Sorry. Good. Good. Blue bar. Good. 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 So in like the first 12, you've missed 3, essentially. Even though like bot-wise, you missed 4. But so you can see if you just timed it right on all of your shots, on the shots that you timed right, you hit 8 out of 9 in your first 12 bots. You see what I'm saying? In your first 12 bots, you missed 4, but 3 of those misses because you mistimed the bullet. So you have movement and accuracy. So only 1 of them was missed due to the actual mechanics, like the actual aim, which is really, really, really good. I'm not sure what we're getting frustrated by. We'll keep watching. Mistimed. I can see it now. Yeah, you're. Yeah. Bro, relax. You start rushing. No, this looks good. I like the medium bots. I think it's challenging you the exact right amount. I think you lowered the weight when you really should not have. Wait, where's the where are runs? We don't do any runs while we're doing microcurve practice? Whoa. Oh, you piece. Freeze. I know you missed, but there's a oh, you piece. Look. It says not to... I know. Deadly Banana, shut up. Watch. Leading your crosshair a bit in front of the bot to account for your movement. Once you feel lined up, let go. What just happened right there on that bot? What just happened right there on that bot? Did you see what just happened right there on that bot? In the video? My first bullet missed. Why? Because the sheriff just has a natural amount of inaccuracy. I figured I was probably on the head enough, so I tried a couple more bullets to be sure. You would kill this bot. 100%. I guarantee it. If you just clicked a few more times. You're close enough. This would be a killing bullet. And sometimes where I've done that, yeah, but like the fact that you're resetting on these is not good because you're never going to complete the task ever. See? Like you'll never complete it. Because first bullet inaccuracy over 100 bots will always miss. It'll always miss at least like 1. Like that, bro, you probably could have killed that bot too. Or there. I don't think you realize how wide the margin is. Here you can definitely kill. Please tell me you shoot more. I'm waiting for one that's on the head that misses. I didn't know first bullet inaccuracy was a thing. I thought it was always a hit rec thing. Yeah, but that's why I put a bit in front of the bot to account for your movement. The example in my video because like you can see my crosshair's on the head. But the bullet misses. You feel lined up. So I just shot again. Look there. Look. This is no different from your first one, but it hit. Yeah. It's not first bullet inaccuracy. It's just bullet inaccuracy. They're actually the same fucking picture. Look at this. I think it's the same. I actually think you're identically off. What are the odds? You actually just proved my point. That's actually crazy. They're like the same. Actually, wait. No, this one's further off. The one that hit, you can see it's 1 extra pixel off. If you look on the left, you see how our crosshair is literally touching the forehead? On the right, we're 1 more pixel to the left, but on the right, our bullet hits. Because the sheriff's a little inaccurate. Play his chamber? No. Okay, so everyone in chat who's like, oh, buy Guardian or buy a gun that's more tight, that makes it harder because I'm telling you guys to aim for like 100% accuracy, which means you want the inaccuracy of the gun because it increases the lenience of the drill. The drill's more lenient when you just have to make sure that 1 bullet from your gun would kill. Does that make sense? If you force it to use perfect accuracy, then this would always be a miss. This would be a fail. Somebody hop in the range for me. I want to see. This one might not be able to. It's close. Yo, what's up, Daniel?
Hello again. I literally went away and come home for this. Okay.
My goat.
Well, you want to show the
that thing like 50 meters away. Honestly, 50, maybe 30. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, 30, so that is 30 meters? Yeah, perfect. Cop yourself a sheriff. Okay, and I'm going to tell you...
Want me to aim center or not? It's going to miss eventually anyway.
Aim more to the left. I want you to be off the head.
I'm just slowly going.
And now shoot bullets here. Like, shoot like 20 bullets, but make sure you reset spray between each one. I'm curious if this will ever get wide enough. It's really close.
I don't think this is gonna connect actually.
Really?
I've done this before.
Yeah, I'm curious for you to pull the spread back after. Yeah, pull the bot back.
I'm intentionally holding my mouse in the air as well, so I
pull
can't
the bot back close. Oh, well, we'll reshoot some more bullets because I think your holes are already disappearing.
move the ball or not. Like,
Well, so first shoot like 10 bullets. There's going to be bullet holes in the thing, and then you have to bring the bot close real quick so we can see where the holes are. Dude, it's so close. Okay, yeah, we're a bit too wide. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to like go get a feel for how far off you can be for 30 meters, like let's push it as far as we can.
I'm just
We're
slowly
really sure
going
it's
closer
too
and closer in
accurate.
between. Like 30 meters isn't that far. I don't know. There.
Perfect. Let me screenshot it because I think here you're clearly off the head completely. But I want to zoom in. Yeah, stop shooting. Stop shooting.
Can I
You try
have
to get
another
another?
one?
Okay, okay. This is definitely the maximum. This is definitely the maximum.
Oh. Yeah.
Because you got one after like a billion
Like-
shots. Oh, you're moving it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm-
fine.
No, yeah, I wanted to pick my mouse up. That's why. So I moved it because I want to pick the mouse up. Then I'm just gonna move like
find
this
it,
instead.
find it again.
Okay. So now I can't move my mouse. That's the thing.
What are you proving? We're not proving anything. We're finding the inaccuracy like box
I might have to go closer.
at 30 meters.
Oh no! There we go.
I got it. Thank you, my goat.
Okay.
This is how far off we can
That's
move
it?
that. Way off. I think it's about a full head width. So the head is about, yeah, like we're over the shoulder here. So if we wanted to be drawing the actual box we're aiming for, it would look a bit like this. I mean, sort of. It's goofy looking. So it's a lot more forgiving than we're giving it credit for. Now, of course, when you're on the edge of this box, as we just shown, it can take like way too many bullets. But the closer to the center you are, the less bullets it'll take. Like here,
Your crosshair
Of course.
fit in front of the bot to account for your
I'm
movement.
actually on the head here. I'm on the top left corner of it. And so my bullet actually misses because it flies off to the left. Which one in terms of pure headshot mechanic, Phantom feels better? Yeah, and the Guardian. The Vandal's more inaccurate at super long range. It's a strategic choice by Riot. It makes sense. This one's definitely divisive because some people will say the bullet should go where I aim, but it forces you to think about how you position. Because if you just engage in a gunfight at like this range, we'll go from the top wall to a guy over here. If you engage in this gunfight with a sheriff, it's going to feel pretty bad. And it's supposed to make you think about which gunfights you engage in. Like Sheriff or like maybe even Vandal versus Guardian. Like it's to give like the Guardian player ways to find edges. And you can see that like if you watch Fishy Chair, I know like there's a famous angle he likes on Split where he'll play, what is it here? And he'll play against this back wall and he'll be ADS'd to fight the people over here. And this angle is like so far range that it actually like almost favors the Guardian. Like you'd rather have the Guardian. So he's like leaning on the strength of the weapon because it's more accurate. So as opposed to a fight like this range, where the Guardian and the Vandal are more equal, if we're just talking first bullet. That's why the Guardian wants to back up as much as possible. It's not just because it can like zoom in a bit further with its ADS, it's because it's more accurate. So you want to lean on that. Same with any scoped weapon, of course. So the more inaccurate a gun is, the closer range it wants to fight. And Riot thinks it makes sense, and I tend to agree. The one weird one is the Phantom, but otherwise generally the more a gun likes to fight close range, the more inaccurate it is at long range. So like shotguns are really inaccurate at long range. The one exception is the Phantom, because like the Phantom likes to fight close range, but it's more accurate than most guns. Do you guys remember, what map was it? I want to pull up this VOD now. Who was at the watch party? It was from Madrid, and the dude was rafters on Split, and they saw the enemy's back, and they had to hit a micro adjustment to shoot their head, and they hit it so quickly. I was very impressed. I pointed it out. Does anybody remember what match that was? I want to pull up the VOD.
It all depends on
Okay, watch this shot, dude.
where nobody's looking.
Dude.
Speed his way through heaven. He might get the angle just after the plant. It all depends on where nobody's looking.
So, like, he has this confidence. Like, this is in his box, essentially.
He might get the angle just after the plant. It all depends on where
You have a box where you call it like 100%, and his box apparently is like here.
nobody's.
You frame by frame it. Okay, so the reason why frame by frame is a bit misleading here is because we're not watching Texture's client right now. So you see all this wiggling? His client is not wiggling like this. This is the server's interpretation of where his crosshair is.
Looking at the wrong way.
It's kind of annoying. Okay, this is his POV. So this is an SDI client, so we're not going to see the wiggle. Oh, actually we are? This is his POV. It's just 30 FPS, so the wiggle is because we don't see. I think he's doing a smooth arc. I think it's an arc. Anyways, I'm trying to show like speed and accuracy. Like you don't want to just sacrifice one or the other. You want them both to improve. And here's a player who's, of course, improved both to the extreme. It's just a good example. All of these players on this stage have similar levels of mouse control, but this was just like the perfect example because like you see him do it multiple times here. And now here, he actually rushes this shot. I guarantee you. This is outside of his box 100%. But look at his health. Sometimes you have to rush the shot, okay? So while like lower rated players, I generally teach you to take your time, aim for the head. There exist scenarios where you need to rush the shot, and that's here. That's a rushed shot, and we get a little lucky.
You can ever kills.
But this last kill is not a rushed shot, which is what's crazy, because it's still so fast. But yeah, sometimes you do need to rush your shots. In fact, I think the best clip to demonstrate this is my... Can I pull up my hospital flick clip?
Oh my god.
So there's an enemy on my screen, and like I'm just dead to this guy. Think he's aware of his HP? Yeah. And so I rushed my first bullet, and then I would have taken my time.
Hey, Woohoojin here. Did you know that I stream every weekday doing VOD reviews and playing ranked? If you enjoy the videos, the best way to support me is to show up live. If this video was just uploaded, it's very likely that I'm streaming right now. All of my coaching is free, but that means I need to make money in other ways. Please consider supporting me with a Discord subscription if you can afford to do so. I run many live events for my tier 3 subscribers as a thank you for letting me pursue my passion every day. At 2,000 subscribers, I'll be booking a flight out to EU and to APAC to play in-houses on your servers. Thank you for supporting me.